Meralco customers can expect higher power rates this month and possibly next year after the fallout in its power supply deal with San Miguel. A low-pressure area off the coast of Sorsogon is expected to bring scattered rains across Luzon and Visayas. And good news for motorists, pump prices are set to roll back next week. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your weekend. I'm Riza Diaz. We begin today's newscast with electric rates increasing by up to 33 centavos per kilowatt hour this December. But this might be just the beginning, with further increases expected come January. Gerald De La Peña with the details.
As if the spike in commodity prices isn't enough, it looks like consumers are in for further belt tightening. Meralco said customers will see an increase of nearly 33 centavos per kilowatt hour in their December power bills. For households consuming 200 kilowatt hours, this means additional 66 pesos in your total electricity bill. Meralco explained that it has completed its mandated refunds to customers, which offset the drop in generation charges.
Itong DRTU is not actually technically created an upward adjustment dahil natapos na yung DRTU 3, no? Pero hindi siya matuturing na increase dahil sa presyo ng kuryente. Nagkataon lang talaga na natapos na, kaya tumaas yung overall rates.
However, this could just be a preview of what could be an even bigger rate hike come January. The Energy Regulatory Commission said customers consuming 200 kilowatt hours a month could see their bills go up by as much as 80 pesos. This comes on the back of the suspension of the power supply deal between Meralco and San Miguel South Premier Power Corporation. Meralco said that while rates could go up in January, it may not be that much.
Since the suspension happened in the middle of the month, so hindi naman full supply month agad yung affected. So it won't be that much. We don't expect it to be that much.
The ERC said that the Office of the Solicitor General has already asked the Court of Appeals to lift the temporary restraining order on the power supply agreement between Meralco and SPPC. In the meantime, Meralco is negotiating with two other power suppliers to fill its 670 megawatt supply deficiency. For News 5, Gerard De La Peña, We Are One News.
From one hike to another, one employers group is calling on President Bongbong Marcos to delay the scheduled increase in Social Security premiums. The SSS announced a 1% increase in contributions, while PhilHealth premiums will further climb by 0.5%. Employers Confederation of the Philippines President Sergio Ortiz Luis told the chiefs that Congress had agreed to defer these hikes last year, but the Duterte administration did not act on it. He is now urging President Marcos to intervene in the upcoming contribution hike.
Even if this is small to item, any 1 peso increase, especially to the small micro industries and the workers, they can feel. If they can even look at the SSS to contribute billions to the Maharlika Fund, why not just delay this little increase in deductions?
With prices of onions skyrocketing in recent weeks, one farmers group is pushing the need to import to halt further price increases. Shaila Francisco has the report.
Prices of onions remain high in Kamuning Market and other markets in Metro Manila. Red onions are priced between 240 to 300 pesos per kilo. Because of this, some retailers are cutting down on volume due to high input costs.
Kasi baka biglang magbaba, dilugi ako. Paano mamahal ang bili mo tapos biglang bumaba? Paano yun?
The Agriculture Department said onion prices may start to go down later this month due to early harvests. For now, the country still has an inventory of 10,000 metric tons of red onions.
Sabi naman ng ating Bureau of Plant Industry, makakasurvive tayo at matatawid natin yan with the supply ngayon na inventaryo na nakikita natin. If you're looking at mga 3,000 metric tons siguro per week, habol pa tayo. Pero pag yan ay tumaas, mukhang tingnan natin ulit.
But according to the Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, reduced harvests are expected this month due to the impact of recent typhoons. The group recommends the importation of onions for the holiday season.
Dapat as soon as possible mag-issue na ng SPSIC. Within 10 days to 15 days naman makapasok ito. We hope na kung may pasok yan, mabenta ng 80 pesos yung puting sibuyas. Yun, makakatulong yun dun sa pula siguro at least bababa.
The DA said they are still studying the inventory to avoid an influx of imported onions.
Meron kang desisyon na mag-import, pero baka dito lang yung iba na sibuyas na yan sa ating paligid. That's why binabantayan na natin yung mga perto. Baka sa paligid, once you issue yung import permit, baka maglabasan yan. Sa timing at saka yung atin pong sistema.
For now, the department is appealing to local onion producers and traders to release their stocks to help lower market prices. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
In other news, the health department has logged over 1,400 new COVID-19 cases on Friday. This brings the total COVID cases in the Philippines to over 4 million since the onset of the pandemic. Some 18,000 cases are currently active. Meanwhile, 25 deaths have been recorded, while 828 patients recovered from the disease. Octa Research forecasts up to 1,200 new cases will be logged today. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. A group of teachers and school personnel is opposing CHED's order to return to in-person classes next semester. Recall that CHED issued a memorandum in November ordering higher education institutions to have either on-site classes or hybrid learning starting next semester. Universities and colleges must also secure CHED's approval if they want to implement full online or distance learning. In a statement, the Council of Teachers and Staff of Colleges and Universities of the Philippines called CHED's order unconstitutional for encroaching on academic freedom. The group added that they will bring this issue to the court if needed. Now, another oil price rollback is expected next week, marking the fourth straight week of price cuts. According to initial forecasts, diesel prices could go down by 3 pesos and 3 centavos or 30 centavos per liter, while gasoline will likely be cheaper by up to 1 peso and 70 centavos per liter. Pagasa is monitoring a low-pressure area that's expected to bring rains to parts of Luzon and Visayas. The LPA was last spotted some 215 kilometers east of Huban, Sorsogon. It is expected to intensify further into a tropical depression within the next 12 to 24 hours. Once it does, it will be named Rosal. For now, Pagasa says the LPA could bring scattered rains to Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Central Luzon, Mimaropa, and the Bicol region. Meanwhile, moderate to heavy rain is expected in eastern Visayas. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.